Well, hello there, my friends. We are doing a job for commercial. I don't usually take on commercial work, but it's through a friend. And what we have here is a failure to communicate. So it's a 13 horsepower Honda pump. It uses suction on the input of the pump, not like 40 pounds house pressure. 30 to 50 pounds house pressure. So it's a special pump for working out in the oil field. They use it for everything, but they start it with a rope. And I don't have a 13 horsepower arm anymore. Well, I do, but then Mrs. Bruce has to listen to me whine and complain all night. So I just took my little battery from the Little John and turned it on, and it works. The starter and everything works. So I'll just show you how it runs. It just runs terrible, and I made the deal to the owner of the machine that if I can get the carburetor fixed, just a simple carb clean, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing other stuff on it. So I'll just show you what we got. Ignition, right? So it starts, it's acting like the choke is on, but the choke is off. This is the choke right here. And the choke is off. So I'm going to take the carburetor off, and we'll learn a little bit more then. So to take the carburetor off, this is really awkward for me. I have to climb up from there up onto there, because this is a 1-ton 4-door, right? And then take the air filter off, and then I'll just take the carburetor off by removing those 2 bolts. And once we get the carburetor onto the bench, we'll take it apart and throw it in there. Thanks. Okay, it's going really good. I'm going to just turn off the gas line like that. You guys can see that? And now I should be able to get that carburetor off of there with some needle nose pliers and some persuasion. Okay guys, another carburetor clean, but this one's a 13 horse, and they usually don't get that big, eh? Gloves. Okay. Now this is a carpenter's vise, but it also works good as a carburetor vise because there's no teeth. It's just straight press board. I hope it's a carburetor problem. I don't want to get into governors and stuff on a 13 horsepower motor, although governors are all the same. No matter how big, right? Well, that's fair. The ring, the O-ring came out, that's fine. Okay. Well, I'm going to take out the jet. This is standard on all Honda carburetors. They can be 4 horse or 13 horse, right? Ooh, that was a little loose. I don't mind loose. Ooh, the motion tube just fell out. And I can see through that, but not through all. It's partly clogged. Alright, well, let's get the rest of the stuff off of here to go into the, well, it looks good. Alright, we'll take the idle circuit off. We'll just count it. It's at about 2 threads right there. I'm talking right there. The idle comes and hits it. 1 minute. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, I'm going to just do a little poke it anyway. I want this to go well, right? Okay. Good. I don't see enough clogs in here to cause the problem that we're getting. But he did tell me that he was playing around with the governor spring. Well, these are clogged. Okay. Little spray. He's done a good job of looking after it. Okay, now this should just pop out. This idle circuit. Oh, well, that's a first. Okay. There it is. So far, everything looks as good as it could. I'm just going to get the grease off this so it doesn't contaminate my ultrasonic cleaner as badly. I wonder if I can get this one out. Let's check. Nope, it won't come out. We'll leave it. Now, I really don't know if I want to take this off or not. Oh, it's coming. Cool. Nothing's too tight, eh? Oh, that's nice. Well, we'll just clean that. Leave the O-ring in there. Now, the last time I did this, I turned the bowl upside down on the float so it doesn't float away. Got all my little pieces in the basket, and we're gonna put it into the ultrasonic cleaner. So come with me. Walk this way. Good. And we'll take the heater off and cleaner. Look at the crud coming out of there. Especially right there. I wonder what's the best way to put this in. I would say this way, right here. Good. Lid. 30 minutes. Alright, the ultrasonic cleaner just finished. So I'm going to just put you over here and we'll bring the basket back. I'm going to leave the juice in the ultrasonic cleaner because I have a electric starter that I want to put in there for a snowblower. Okay, so now we need some water. So you guys just hang tight. I'm going to rinse everything with water and methyl hydrate, and we'll continue on. Hello, my friends. So this wetness that you see is now methyl hydrate. So I'm going to start reassembling things. And I'm also using a compressed air to blow out any nicks and crannies, right? Emulsion tube. It was a little loose before. Okay, what's next? I think this cover. There's a washer in there, and I made sure it was there. And with carburetors, I tend to put things together twice, just so they feel like they. It just feels like they seat better. Okay. Now, the idle jack. See, this is what I'm doing. There we go. It just seats in there. You feel it. And then this one sits on top there like a retainer. And then the screw for the idle. But you know what? When I was cleaning the air filter for this one, I was blowing it out. I think the whole problem might have been a plugged air filter. So we'll start it up. We'll start it up without the air filter first, because we're in a controlled environment, right? Oh, that's good. That bowl seal is still okay. I don't have parts, eh? I don't run parts for a 13 horsepower. Let's just pour a little methyl hydrate on there. And what do you call this? The float pin? Okay, and then let's see, it goes on like that. So we want this to face out like that. I'm just looking at the position of the choke. Maybe we want it to face straight out. Yeah, straight out will work. And a seal in the bottom hole plug. I've had two other 390s in here. Well, one of them was a generator and one of them was a wheeled compressor. That thing was heavy. Okay, so that goes on there like that. So the choke should be working. Good. Excellent. Mr. Burns, right? Okay, that carburetor is ready to go back. So I'll regroup here. All right, it's dark. So we're going to put the carburetor on just the way it came off, just like that. See if I can help you out a little bit here. And the throttle cable goes, like all Honda throttle cable, or most, goes right in there like that, and that should drop down. There. And then the spring should hook up to the throttle arm too, as well, also. I'm on my hands and knees, and I'm in my 60s in the back of a truck. I'm sorry. Okay, leave alone. Oh man. I don't have enough light, eh? Here we go. Now we'll bend it back a little bit. There. Perfect. Okay, now I got to get the gas line on. And all I have to do now is put the cover on, guys. So it should just slip on. Alright, my friends, yes, the furnace just kicked on. And you can't complain about it because I live in Western Canada. Alright, so I got it. It's all back together again, just like you saw. And I did put some screws into the mufflers because I noticed that the back of the air filter was melted a little bit. So let's just do a quick demo. I still got my tractor battery in there, right?